זבת חלב, ארץ זבת חלב, ארץ זבת חלב, חלב בש.
Shavuot Sameach, you're back in the Slavin's kitchen to celebrate Shavuot. Shavuot is all about receiving and accepting. We received the Torah 7 weeks after Pesach, after Passover. Shavuot means seven weeks. And it is very exciting to receive and accept, because we didn't have rules and laws before that. So it is customary to eat dairy food on Shavuot, since the Israelites didn't have the commandments and the orders of kashrut. In Israel, once they entered, they would celebrate Shavuot only one day, in contrary to Passover and Sukkot, where you spend 7-8 days in Jerusalem. On Shavuot, you only have one time, one day to come up with your fresh fruits, the ones you just picked up in the fields, all the fresh new vegetables. And you would come in, you would do your offerings of sheftel wheat and barley, you will do your offering of your new vegetables that just came up, and you will go back to your fields, because this is the time to work the land. This is late spring into summer, and all the Israelites, all the farmers were busy taking care of the land. We are not taking care of the land. Maybe you have a few plants of tomatoes outside, but we are going to celebrate with dairy dishes. I have a menu, a spread, yum, all kinds of vegetables to be involved and all kinds of cheeses to be involved. We know that Israel is the land of milk and honey. We are going to blend these two major ingredients into our cooking. So we're going to start with a traditional dish that everyone talks about and everyone wants for Shavuot. It's the Blintzes. Blintzes, we're going to do a Blintzes parade, because we can make sweet Blintzes, we can make savory Blintzes, we can create all kinds of Blintzes. But the basic ingredient of the blintz is the pancakes. It's the little crepe that holds all the ingredients together. So I'm going to show you how I make, very quickly, crepes for our Blintzes. All for our Blintzes parade. To create the blintz, I'm going to use 7 eggs. The Blintzes mix will give me about 3 dozen Blintzes. I think it should do just fine. So I'm going to crack my eggs, check them out. 7 eggs, real quick. Nice firm, fresh eggs. Checking all the while that they're good. I'm going to mix them up. You can use a blender or a food processor. I like everything by hand as usual. Okay, next we are going to add 2 cups of flour, going to add some milk, a cup of milk, and a cup and a half of water. Just like that. Okay, I'm adding some potato starch, and I'm going to mix it all up and get it ready for the frying pan. I'm using small omelet pans. I'm going to test it out, and I'll show you how very quickly we have lovely crepes. So if you find that the flour didn't quite break down, of course, if you use your mixer or your blender, you'll have a smoother effect. But you can leave it stand for a few minutes and it will break down just as well. So now I have a very loose blend of the crepe mix, and I'm going to fry it very quickly in my frying pan. I take a stick of butter and I grease my pan just like so, and I will test the crepe. I'm heating it up. When you make the crepes, when you make the blintzes, make sure that you place the finished ones with the done end on top. You only fry it on one side. So you put the one that was fried on top and you stack them up. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to test it. I'll show you how it is. It has to be nice and hot. Sometimes I work with 2 pans. Why not? It becomes quicker. The right measurement, I have this little small ladle. This is a good measurement for my crepe. So there we go. I'm going to spread it all around. Cooks really fast. I usually am able to pull it off right with my fingers. See how it's cooking? It's getting done around the ends, around the edges. I'm going to keep going. Just pull it right off. I'm going to show you the reverse side, the done side. Just barely cooked. I'm going to pile them up on my plate right next to me, and I'll stack them up. While I'm stacking, you can go and blend your own. So here's my stack of steaming blintzes on those thin crepes. I'm going to show you the last plate. I'm going to show you how I do it. Again, my favorite ladle, the last one. I'm shimming it all over to get all the sides. Just a moment and it'll be all done. My last crepe, my last blintz for this setup. I'm getting all ready for Shavuot. I'm going to have a mushroom, and I'm going to have a cheese blintz. I'm going to have a savory blintz and a sweet blintz, and all together we're going to enjoy it. So here we go. Oops. The last crepe on the top. We're ready to fill them up. While I'm waiting for the stack of pancakes of blintzes to cool off, those crepes, I'm going to reduce a shallot, which I will slice very thin, some parsley and mushrooms, selection of mushrooms. I'm going to fry them in butter and prepare it for the savory stuffing. I've got a sizzling pan over here with some nice butter. I reduced the butter a little bit. I have shallots and parsley and mushroom that I sliced very thin. This will go into the savory blintz. Mushrooms, Blintzes. It's going into the flame. Shallot, parsley, mushroom, salt and pepper, and of course Love fresh pepper. Once it will cook down, it will be a perfect stuffing for our blintzes. For the sweet stuffing for the blintzes, I have cottage cheese, about a cup of cottage cheese, and a cup of cream cheese, softened so I can mix it up. I'm going to add half a cup of sugar, a little bit of vanilla to make it delicious, and some cinnamon. I'm going to mix it all up and put it in the fridge to kind of harden up a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to mix it all up, have it ready to stuff the blintzes. I can't wait. I'm ready to create the blintzes now. We have a stack of crepes right here. We're going to make the sweet one, and then we're going to create the savory one. So here is combination of cottage cheese and cream cheese. We have cinnamon in it and vanilla and sugar, not too fancy. And I'll show you how I create it. So I have the skin, the wrap already. I'm using the fried one, the brown one, for the inside of course. I'm going to put in a spoon of the cottage cheese and cream, the sweet creation. I'm going to fold it over, so fold the sides and simply roll it down. There we go. This is the first blintz. Perfect. Let's create some more, and then we're going to fry them. Brown side up. Very simple. Fold the top over, fold in the sides. Just roll it like an envelope. Perfect. Now I have two, and we're ready to fry them. So I have a sizzling frying pan. I'm going to place it in and let them bake. Actually, let them fry. I'm very happy in the frying pan. I'm going to turn them over. See, I put them in, seam down. And they're going to finish cooking on the flames. But in the meantime, the mushrooms, the parsley and the onions are ready. I'm going to add some shredded mozzarella to the combination. And we'll have some yummy savory crepe. There we go. Have the crepe here. Ready to roll. Again, fold the top, bring in the sides, and roll it down just like an envelope. Great. And the next one, roll it down. We got two. How quick was that? When you have everything ready, then everything is nice and quick. Here is a pair of sweet Blintzes. I put a dollop of yogurt, vanilla yogurt, with the strawberries. Of course, we have the cream cheese and the cottage cheese with the cinnamon and the vanilla. And this is the one that I couldn't wait to taste. It has the mushroom and the mozzarella cheese. Delicious. I'm going to keep making them, and another surprise dish with the rest of the crepes. One more thing to do with those Blintzes, with these lovely discs that we created. We can make a souffle. We can make a Blintzes souffle or a Blintzes pie. So I'm going to melt some butter and sugar, a couple of spoons of butter, with a quarter cup of sugar, and I'm going to brown bananas in it, and it will be part of our delicious souffle. I can whip up a Blintzes souffle in record time. I placed one of the souffle layers in, one Blintzes. I'm putting on a layered cottage cheese mix, another Blintzes, some of the banana mixture, on top of it another Blintzes, of course some Nutella, yum, a little chocolate into the plate. Top of it we are going to place another Blintzes, more cottage cheese mixture, another layer, more of the banana, and we're going to encase it with the last Blintzes that I kept. This concoction is going straight into the oven. Here are the Blintzes, the savory ones with the mushrooms, and the sweet ones with the cottage cheese and cream cheese with cinnamon, and of course the souffle. I just got it out of the oven, and I'm going to drizzle chocolate syrup on top. So here is the banana souffle, the Blintzes souffle with cottage cheese and chocolate and bananas inside. I always reserve 6 layers of the crepes so I can create that. Next to it is the savory Blintzes with mushrooms and onions. And next to them is the classic Blintzes with cottage cheese and cream cheese and cinnamon and vanilla, all ready at the Slavin's household, all ready for Shavuot. Shavuot Sameach, everyone. I'm going to create more dishes tomorrow. Happy Shavuot.